Hello everybody and welcome back to more of the Inquisitor series where we are defeating Isotope 5 droids. Obviously this isn't one of the big ones that we defeated earlier in the story. This is just a rudimentary one, which is basically a prototype. It's nothing too special, so expect us to be able to take these out fairly easily, as you're seeing here. However, we are moving on with the story, which is going to start up the drill sequences. That's kind of the goal here, is to get the planet so unstable that it stabilizes. It's a crazy idea, I know. But most people on the planet will evacuate once we do that, which allows us to have a bit more room to start mining once the planet is stable again. So this is really just securing our future with the Isotope 5 substance itself. Nobody knows that we're going to do this. Nobody knows we're saving the planet, and the people that do aren't really going to tell anybody. So this is going to be quite exciting in the fact that that we're actually going to be able to get Isotope 5 sometime in the distant future.
The mining platform is secure. Send the engineering team.
Engineering team moving in.
Get to your stations. Medic, load the drill program. Van, warm up the laser.
One platform down, 2 to go, and the next has a regulator battalion around it. The Archon sent hover tanks, an air force, and armored marines led by the Warhound.
Should I have heard of him?
The Warhound founded our favorite mercenary company. 70 years old and sealed in a battlesuit. He's commandeered dreadnoughts. And he's our second biggest problem. Top pick is the Skyfighters, built for low atmosphere combat. They'll shred our engineers unless we get some portable artillery.
I suspect the mercenaries have all the equipment we need. Where can I find anti-air rockets?
Nearest armory is a bit far, but the Warhound's own squad carries P-20 Seeker missiles. Should do the trick nicely.
If we need the Warhound's equipment, any chance we can buy out his contract?
I don't know anything about him, but probably not. I'd say take him down if you get a shot, but it's not my call. Support team out. Good luck.
I see. So we do have to take out these aircraft, but it shouldn't be too difficult because we get to steal the Warhound's, I guess, equipment, his missiles, his whatever you want to call them, and be able to take out these aircraft, which should make things a lot easier. But you saw there that we're moving the engineers into the drilling platforms. We're going to get the drilling platforms started all at once, and what that'll allow us to do is to begin stabilizing the core. It's a long, drawn-out process what we actually need to do, but basically we just need to freak the core the hell out, and then it'll stabilize eventually, which is kind of a strange way to do it, but apparently that's the way that's going to work. This is another one of those like sequences that each one is a bit different, and I am appreciative of that, but they are pretty samey just in concept here. See what I mean? Like, that one could have been a little bit more different than it was. I think it even had the same music and the same idea and concept, but they could have changed it up a bit more. However, I'm just glad they didn't copy and paste the thing, because that would have been terrible. And it would have shown how lazy they really are. Thankfully, that one was quite a bit different, so that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. But I wouldn't say the Bioware team is lazy by any stretch of the imagination, but there is always the temptation to just do something the easy way. And like I said, they could have easily just copied and pasted that. However, that has really nothing to do with the story. That's just my own little critique. Now, as far as the story goes, you gotta keep in mind what my character's probably thinking in this moment, right? You know, she's doing these drill things. She's trusting her team that they're going to be able to get this job done in order to stabilize the planet. She's wanting to, I guess, please Darth Maul. She's new to the council, so she wants to show him, like, hey, I have what it takes to get the job done. So she wants to do that, and it's this weird state of almost nervousness that she's not used to. This is a pretty big job. In fact, this is the biggest job she's had thus far, so it's one of those strange emotional states.
I have the second platform secured. Send in the engineers.
On their way.
Take care of things here. Any information on the final target?
The last drill platform is surrounded by heavy cannons and the Archon's personal guard. Wiffids and their hunting pets. The Wiffids and their hounds can locate our people by scent. And even if our engineers get through, the cannons can obliterate the platform as a last resort.
Commander J. Rouge oversaw the gravity hook for the Archon. He was a Wiffid, too.
The Archon likes them. They're strong, combative, and smarter than they look.
Stupid Wiffids. They're like oversized and overweight Wookiees. That's basically all that they are. Let's be honest here. And it needs to be said that they are pretty powerful and they're pretty strong, but at the same time they're pretty strange. And they just have like a Rancor sitting here. Like they could easily use the Rancor more than just the Wiffids. But look, I'm not going to judge them much. It's just they don't seem like the most appropriate guys for the job, even though one of them is on like a council of bosses that you fight in Scum and Villainy, which is, you know, he's a Wiffid, and he's a pretty strong one at that. You just got to understand how to take them out. They are very similar to Wookiees, like I said, so they're not that bad. Story-wise, they're not that bad to take out, although they are very, very strong. They do like animals, which is kind of strange as well. They're really into having like beasts as pets, and that was just out of the little research I did. I mean, let's be honest, you don't really see them very often in the Star Wars universe. In fact, as you're going through like the wiki page, there's just barely any information about them in comparison to, say, something like the Mirialan or the Chiss. So it's a little strange, but I appreciated learning about them. However, if they ever made it like a playable race, would I play it? No, not at all. Would I play a Wookiee? Maybe. That's pushing it, but I probably would never play something that outlandish.
I have the last platform under control.
That's it then. Let's hope for the best.
The laser drill is at full power. We're following your program.
The huts are reporting Palratha Mesa just collapsed. Tell me this is working.
Narrowing beam by 0.02%. We've got magma flooding the drill shaft.
You've made mistakes before. You're absolutely certain the core will stabilize.
Then it worked.
This is Station 1. One of our stabilizers burst.
Fine. Now let us go. We can get off-world and never bother you again. Please.
You did what was asked, and there's no point in dying. Get to safety, but understand this. Tell anyone what happened, and the Hutts will find out. If they know Makeb is safe, they'll never give up your world.
We won't spread it around. Thank you.
Agakam ka ungek. Apak nekara memyologopik.
My lord. Message from Darth Maul, but I'm getting interference.
The Republican Hutt fleets are abandoning the Makeb system. They report that the planet is in its death throes.
Lord Ma, allow me to present the Empire's newest resource world. Makeb is stable, and it is mine. No matter what our enemies believe. Prepare a force to claim it.
Very well. When the Republican Hutt ships have fled, I will have my fleet secure the system. I admit, I underestimated your endgame.
Mem amgap kugap kramanik. Unka kiga mayamak.
If people can't communicate off-planet, the chances of the truth spreading are minimal.
Agreed. Could be a boon. When you're good to travel, we can meet back here. Celebrate and sleep.
So I apparently pleased Darth Maul with the whole thing, which is good. That was kind of the whole goal of what my character wanted to do. Now that that pressure is off her shoulders, she can celebrate. However, there's other things to do.
Protocol says to get the alarms online.
Lane didn't make it. Proteuson's on one leg, but he can hold a rifle.
Nadrin, Sergeant. Situation report. Now.
My lord, we were attacked by the Archon's forces. A dozen regulators with an assault shuttle. Cowards grabbed our people and ran. They wanted prisoners for interrogation.
Do we have a way to contact the Archon? Try to make a deal?
You want a deal? Sorry, right. Try the cartel frequency.
Noribi amgan. Young hamgam kam kalam.
Look, Neo's tough, and so are my boys. But if the Archon works them long enough, someone will talk. He learns we saved Makeb, the Hutts stop evacuating. We're back where we started. That shuttle flew toward the Archon's estates. I'm down to 2 fit men and 1 blaster pack. If you want to hit back, I can get you field intel.
The Regulator mercenaries have installations all over the planet. Unless you're tracking that shuttle, our people could be anywhere.
Agreed, but Neo has been tracking the Archon for a while. You get him, doesn't matter where the others went. Expect a lot of automation, droids, turrets, particle shields. Anything the Archon would hold back or couldn't use on the battlefield. He knows you're coming, and he's got the home team advantage. So basically, it's a death trap.
Nelalu kamim nehamiga. Nakaka. Manya la liga. Nemua bemguana. Kumia yang mem gamba paka. Nebum inu aka. Lanubuma mapulevek.
Stay focused, Nadrin, and we'll all be fine. Don't let this continent fall apart.
You'd better go. The prisoners will have landed by now, which means the Archon's probably shining up his pain droids. Besides, if he makes them talk, the Hutt fleet will melt you, me, and Nadrin's drills from orbit. Give him hell.
Well, I guess it's time to go take out the Archon.